Listen up, because this one's going to be deep, and I'm going to tell you now, only 10% of the people watching will understand what I'm saying. The rest will comment something about me having face tattoos, right? Because somehow my tattoos get in the way of you gaining any knowledge, right? But like your Bible says, my people will perish for lack of knowledge. And like your boy Einstein says, condemnation prior to investigation is the height of all folly, which is ignorance. Contempt prior to investigation. All right, this is for you, 10%. Pay attention. Once a month, aka once a month, every 28.5 days, the middle of your brain, there's a place called the colostrum. Your pineal pituitary create a sacred secretion of oil called chrism, or in Greek it's called Christos or Christos, meaning sacred oil. The pineal produces melatonin. The thalamus produces oxytocin, which is released from the pituitary. That's your melatonin. And oxytocin, which is aka honey and milk from the Bible. They are charged electromagnetically by the pineal before it descends down the spine, which is where we get the Santa Claus myth, the colostrum, right, going down the chimney, that is your spine, and bringing gifts from the North Pole, that is your head, that is the Christos oil going down your spine. It's also where we get the allegorical story of Jesus the Christ descending from heaven. The electromagnetically, spiritually charged serpent-like oil will then go down the spine to the solar plexus and lay rest in the root chakra for 2.5 days, aka Jesus in the tomb. And on the third day, it'll rise again. If we meditate, eat clean, and abstain from bad habits, we will have clean chakras, which is 7 electrical substations going up our spine for this electrical charged energy to rise up or resurrect. Res being the Hebrew word for head. Erect or erection is the sexual energy rising up the spinal column. We have 3 brains. One is the spinal, one is the pineal, and one is penile. Spinal is our power bank, our power source. Is why if you look at your TV, your power button is going to look like this. It's a line with a circle. That is your spinal in your head. It's your power system. L comes from the original Holy Trinity: electricity, dielectricity, magnetism, proton, electron, neutron, Elohim. We elect our elders. Guys, pay attention. It's easy. In Sanskrit, the word Merodanda means spinal column. Danda literally translates to rod or staff, which is where the medical symbol, the rod of Asclepius, comes from. The snake's going up the rod, aka the Kundalini Chrism Christos oil, towards the top where you're going to see 2 wings. That's your left brain, your right brain. Mount Meru is known as the central celestial axis point, and the Merodanda is the spinal. It's the central axis point of our bodies. As above, so below. Microcosm, macrocosm. This Chrism Christos oil travels up the spine or the Merodanda through 7 electrical substations, chakras, if cleansed, up 33 vertebrae to come to a cross called the vagus nerve. This is the allegorical story of Jesus dying at 33 on a cross between 2 sinners, left brain, right brain. It is symbolic to dying to self, to ego death, being born again and ascending, going up to heaven, head, to the crown chakra where it sits on the right side, just like aka Jesus sits on the right hand of the Father. Guys, I got 10 seconds left. Listen, hit the like button. This is part 1. I got a whole nother part 2. And that's just for the 10%. All you other ones, comment something about my tattoos, right? Because I get more views that way.